How you view the world shapes your reality. Now let's step into the first way of thinking here. This first one is growth versus fixed mindset. If you imagine less, less will be what you undoubtedly deserve. This is from Carol S. Dweck from her book Mindset: How We Can Learn to Fulfill Our Potential. Now, Carol Dweck, she talks about fixed mindset. And a fixed mindset assumes that our character, intelligence, and creative ability are static givens which we can't change in any meaningful way. And success is the affirmation of that inherent intelligence. An assessment of how those measures up against an equally fixed standard. Striving for success and avoiding failure at all cost become a way of maintaining the sense of being smart or skilled. Essentially, what a fixed mindset means is that you cannot grasp anything beyond your certain ability. Essentially meaning, if you think that you have capped on your knowledge, then you have capped on your knowledge. This is how you view the world. Like, there's only so much to go around. In short, you believe that you were given a fixed intelligence and there is no room for growth. Like a bucket you filled up with water, if it gets any more full, it will just overflow and not be retained. So I hope you can sort of see the visual there of a bucket. Like, it only can fill up so much, and after that all the stuff just falls out. It's not retained. If you have a fixed mindset, you pretty much depend on what you've learned in the past, and you don't see any room for growth. This not only goes with intelligence, but also goes with money. You feel like there can only be so much money earned for yourself. So the survival mechanism for the fixed mindset is to avoid failure, to avoid risk, and to avoid discomfort. So a lot of people have this fixed mindset because they don't want to fail, they don't want to take risk, and they don't want to do anything uncomfortable. And I don't want you to be that way. We're going to get to the next mindset here, but just remember that a fixed mindset is there's probably a lot of people in your life, including yourself, who have this mindset. And we want to break that mindset. I want you to learn that you can keep learning, you can keep earning, you can keep growing. There's no limitations here. A fixed mindset is always defending their intelligence. So you'll see this a lot with people who are easily offended, who always try to one-up you because it sort of plays on their insecurities. It's a survival mechanism. They see failure as absolute instead of an opportunity. So failure is the end-all be-all for them. They don't see it as a way to grow. If they fail, they've failed for life. You know, we probably have friends like this from high school, right? They avoid making decisions, and they avoid challenging and growing because it puts their intelligence into question. I mentioned that earlier. They don't want to be challenged. They don't want to grow because they are totally comfortable being where they are, because as a survival mechanism, it keeps them safe.